an RTX 2070, 100 gigs of storage, 16 gigs RAM, 8 gig VRAM graphics card, SSD required. Bro, this is the minimum. What is this? Bro, who can run this? Who can run this? Recommended 32 gigs of RAM? 32 is the recommended? RTX 3080? It's 12 gigs VRAM, by the way. You need 12 gigs VRAM. That's the recommended. Okay, so right now, my 3070 Ti, I can't even run this. I can't run this. I play at 4K. Cannot run this. With it saying 12 gigs RAM, I'm probably gonna black screen. When I start up the game, I'm gonna black screen. This is insane. This cannot keep happening. What, bro? What is this? A 3080? A 3080. Keep in mind, the 3080, it came out September 2020. Okay, so by launch date, September 12th, it's going to be about 5 years old. Okay. So you're probably saying, oh, it's only a 5-year-old graphics card. That's fine. That's fine. That's a 5-year-old graphics card. Well, guess what? What do you remember about the year 2020? What do you remember? That was during COVID, and you couldn't get the 30 series cards. You couldn't get them at MSRP, and truth be told, you probably still can't. You couldn't get 3080. You couldn't get one until probably, what, 2022? I think that's when you could finally start getting the 30 series back at a reasonable price, right before the 40 series came out. So this isn't even a 5-year-old graphics card. This is actually probably more like a 3-year-old graphics card because the average consumer couldn't even buy it until about 3 years ago. So you need a 3-year-old graphics card. You need, I don't even know what this much RAM's for, but okay, you need that too. 12 gigs VRAM or you're just going to black screen. So, yeah, have fun. Hey, you remember that 8 gig card that you just got finished buying? Remember that 5070? No, I'm sorry, not 5070. But remember, that AMD card you just got finished buying was like the 9060 or something with 8 gigs. Remember that card you bought? And you said, oh, I'm going to play at 4K. It's going to be awesome. Hey, well, guess what? You can't. Go ahead and refund that graphics card you just got finished buying. Go ahead and refund that 9060 because you're not playing anything with 8 gigs. So go ahead and call up Newegg, call up Best Buy. Go ahead and tell them, hey, I need my refund because that you can't play. And you know what's funny? This is what's funny. Isn't it interesting how the minimum requirement is a 20 series card? Isn't that interesting? Well, what was introduced in the 20 series? Come on, you know what it is. What was introduced in the RTX 20 family? I'll tell you what it was. DLSS. Upscaling was introduced. So if you think for a second, you'll be playing at the minimum specs, with minimum specs at native resolution, think again. There's a reason why an RTX card is a minimum requirement. These system requirements are all based off of upscaling. This is not the native. You are not going to be playing this game at native. I can assure you, if you're wanting a good experience, yeah, good luck. This isn't going to be it. I mean, this is I don't know. This is, and I don't know if you saw, but the Steam hardware survey was released. And I think it said, or an article was released saying that based on the Steam hardware survey, which, the numbers could be inaccurate because people choose not to report. That's fine. Well, let's just assume the numbers are accurate. Apparently, I think over 50% of gamers don't even meet this. Imagine that. Imagine being a developer making a game and over half of all the users can't even play your game. Isn't that crazy? You know what's even crazier? I'll show you what's even crazier. Let's look at Borderlands 3. Let's just go ahead and click on it. The game that just came out in 2020. So, I mean, yeah, 5 years ago. It's been 5 years, whatever. Let's just go ahead and look at this. Let's just go scroll down. Oh, wow. You could play this game on a 1060 with only 6 gigs of VRAM. Wow, would you look at this? The memory requirement is only half. This is only half of Borderlands 4. 75 gigs space. There was no SSD requirement. You could play on a hard drive. All right, let's go back even further. Let's look at Borderlands 2. You know, this is probably can be considered one of the goats of gaming, of all games. Borderlands 2 was peak gameplay. Scroll down. Wow, a 5060. Wow, look at this. You didn't even need a gigabyte of memory. Whoa, it only took up 20 gigs of space. Oh, and look at this. Oops. Let's go back. Where was I? Okay, Borderlands 2. Wow, would you look at that? Wow. 2 gigs. 2 gigs of memory. Nowadays, you need 32? You need another 30 gigs of memory? Hello? I don't know. I don't know. It's like, what happened? The team who made this, the team that made this, a GeForce 8500. The team that did this, the team that did, if it loads, the team that did this, what happened to them? I mean, this is insane. This is crazy because, dude, you no one can play this. Not only is it a $130 game, if you buy the max edition, not only are you about to spend $130 if you want all the stuff, well, now you better go buy that $1,000 graphics card. You better go get your 4090, 5090, whatever. Go ahead and get your 9800 X3D processor because, dude, this is insane. Can't even play it. And you know, I'll show you what's even crazier. This is what's even crazier. Let's look up Crysis 3 Remastered. Do you remember Crysis? And I'm not even talking about the remastered version. I'm talking just regular Crysis when it first came out. This was considered the GPU killer. There was the old meme. The meme was, but can it run Crysis? That was the meme because Crysis was known as at the time, was the most, and to this day, I mean, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. At the time and to this day, it was considered one of the most beautiful games. The graphics were just insane. They look so good. All right, this is the remastered version, so it's probably going to require, you know, better hardware. That's expected. Came out in 2022. It's remastered. It's going to require better hardware. This is, by the way, the GPU killer. Ready? Look at this. Wow, a 1660 Ti, 18 gigs of storage. This is the GPU killer. This is it. A 1660 Ti. And I don't know. And let's just look at games where developers actually cared. All right, let's look at like Hogwarts Legacy. This is made by a studio who just loved Harry Potter. You know, they just want to make a game that they just want to explore Hogwarts. They want other people to explore Hogwarts with them. Look at this, dude. 1080 Ti. The GOAT. This is considered the GOAT of all GPUs. I mean, and if you can't get a 1080 Ti, it's no big deal. You can still play it on your 960 with 4 gigs of VRAM. Hard drive supported, by the way. I mean, this is a game made by a studio who cared. Let's look at like Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate. I mean, 2060 Super. All you need is a 970 to play this. Okay. Let's look at Claire. I mean, this is even crazier. I mean, a 1060. I mean, yeah, 3060 Ti. That's probably not the best. I mean, whatever. But that's at 1080 60 FPS high settings. That's really not awful, right? I mean, it's probably not awful. Over here, I mean, still over here, you can still get 30 FPS on low with a 1060. You know, so let's go back to Borderlands 4. I mean, this is nuts. I just don't know. I don't know. I mean, you want to support these games and you want to play these games, but bro, I'm gonna have to go buy a new graphics card. I literally cannot even play it. 12 gigs. It needs 12 gigs. I have 8 gigs of VRAM. Keep in mind, I was finally able to get my card around 2022. I was finally able to get it. So I want a 3-year-old graphics card. At the time, 8 gigs was considered it was more than enough. More. Now, okay, I got my GPU 3 years ago. People are still buying 8 gig cards today. Like the 9060. People are buying 9060s to game and play these modern games. So, I don't know, something needs to change. This can't keep going on. And I don't know, but I mean, I want this game to succeed. I mean, I like Borderlands. I have all the games. I've played them all. But I don't know. It's like I can't even run it. So who knows? Hopefully they bundle this with an RTX 50 series card around launch, because that's the only way I'll even be able to play this game. So I don't know. That's all I've got. See ya.